There's a good one.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of River Rat Bassin'. We are at the backyard pond today. Out here extra early. It is, let me see what time it is. 5:52 in the morning. The sun's just peeking up over the hills here. But I got out here extra early today because today's the 4th of July, and with the celebration of America's birthday, you know, you got the family stuff going on, you got fireworks, parades, stuff like that. So got up extra early to get some old fishing in before everything starts with the day. So we're gonna hop in this little John boat I got here, and we're gonna see if we can't get some early morning fireworks with some topwater, or if the topwater bite's not there, maybe we'll throw that swim jig around, and maybe even the big old glide bait. We'll see how hungry these fish are. It's the dog days of summer, so you know, you could be there and the bite be good, or it could be just real slow and a grind. But it's nice and cooled down this morning. We're out here to beat the heat, and I think it's gonna be a good morning. We'll see what happens. Start out with the old school hula popper here. Oh, giant. Had a good one come off. Switch to the swim jig, see if we can't make something else happen here. giant, 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 giant. That's a big one. That's a giant. That's a good one. Wasn't eating topwater, but that one pounded. I mean, choked that swim jig. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's why we get up early. These 2.5, 3 pounder. Alright, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful fish to start the morning. Finally got one to eat. We're trying this topwater bite and it just wasn't happening. We had one big one come up and eat it, but it kind of missed it. But we finally got one to eat. And that swim jig is just down the hatch. Beautiful fish. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jesus. Swim jig it is. Didn't want to eat the hula popper, but chasing down that swim jig. I kind of figured they'd want more settle since he wasn't really exploding on the top water. Sometimes they just want something less aggressive and even putting a little bit of pressure on the pond with, summertime fishing. Maybe that's just the key. It's just a little subtle presentation to trick them. I think they're up in that stuff-eating bluegill. Pretty shallow up there. Jack that one. It's a little guy, but we'll take you. Just a little bluegill eater. But we will take you. Got bumped again here. I don't know if it's a little one or... Yep, little guy. I just saw it. They're definitely feeding shallow. Swim jig's just working this morning. Little ones are aggressive now. Man, they're tearing that swim jig up. Love it. Quick release on that little guy. I know all this stuff looks really, really good, but sometimes I don't throw to it just because it's so shallow. In the deepest spot, you know, it's only a couple feet deep, honestly. And it's even more shallow now that the grass has grown up. So everything that looks good, it's kind of even harder to fish just because of how shallow it is, how grassy it is right now. Another hammer. That one ate it right at the boat. Hard to play that one when you ain't got no line. That was a good one. Another 2-pounder. Little one ate it right there. Swim jig is the deal. No doubt about that one. There's a good one. Man, these fish are just so aggressive. Now, I've caught this fish before. Pretty easy to do in a small farm pond, but I'll show you in a second how I know that. Just because of that little, looks like a snapping turtle got it. Got some gill damage. Poor thing. We're gonna get this one back pretty quick. But beautiful. Beautiful Ohio largemouth. Swim jig eater. They're just thumping that jig this morning. Looks like what they eat, that's for sure. Another good one. Man, that don't get old there. That does not get old. Man, that swim jig's just tearing them up this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. Another beauty, close to 2-pounder, fat one. And this thing is just doing a 6 cents sponsor me. Man, one just exploded back there in them weeds. Oh. This is a nice one. Man, these fish are just so aggressive. Another one, another fat one. Just annihilating that jig. Look at that. Another beautiful fish. Happy 4th of July, y'all. Nothing on the top water really, and then that swim jig out and it was like lights out. We ain't gonna mess with that. Top water, if this is the deal. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, jeez. Splashed me in the face. Get in here. Another tank. Another tank. Beautiful fish. Another little one. Another nice one. I just pulled a jig right out of its face. Nice one. This one, I thought the bite was dying down. That one woke me back up. Oh, that one's freaking fat. The belly on that one. I threw it full of something. Fat little largie. Nice one. Another nice one. Swim jig is the deal today. That's for sure.